police them are running in. We're pulling weight, but we know the dream. Oh. We on point, oh boy. We're balling international. No time, baby. You got to know we are the guys.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Whew, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm here to give you the tea of what's been happening, after evictions. The last video I put up on this channel was about the eviction of Lilo and Katrina. So I'm going to give you, what's been happening since after the point of eviction till maybe yesterday and a little bit of today. So if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. And if you are new to this channel, I'm the only original Niger chick on this very YouTube. I make lifestyle street talking videos and any other video that interests me, including food recipes, reviews, and hauls. For now, I'm going to be reviewing the Big Brother Niger Show 2020 Lockdown Housemates Season 5. Stay glued to this episode while I give you all the juicy details, all the gist, of what's been happening. So after the eviction show, the housemates went back pretty normal to their usual routine. Some people were shocked that Lilo left, but a lot of people were not shocked about Katrina because, of course, loads of people voted her out, so their vote counted. But the only thing that I saw that made me like, it's Eric. A lot of people were dragging him on Twitter that immediately his house girlfriend was evicted, he went to the kitchen as they're eating. Well, I can understand that some people deal with stress differently. I think probably he went to food because maybe that was his only source of happiness at that time. Maybe food could help him cope with the fact that he has lost someone that was good, that was, significantly in his life at that point in time. So I can understand him. Then a lot didn't happen after that. Then let's move to Monday. Monday was where, a lot of highlights happened. So I'm going to tell you all that in this episode. So guys, on Monday, yesterday, the housemates were chill, in the morning. People went about their chores. Then Big Brother gave them a task for the week. The task for the week was to prepare a love scene, centered in the 80s and 90s. So, and they were to remain in character before the actual show or presentation, So the housemates, what I've seen, they are not in character, but of course they're practicing, they are bringing out scenes and dramas on, they're working on their presentation so far. But the significant thing that happened on Monday was the HOH challenge. Now this challenge, for this challenge, you play a game, and if you win, you become the head of house, and you have immunity to stay in the house. No one will vote you out, so you stay in the house for that week, and you also have exclusive, dwelling. You change your room to the HOH room, which is spacious, and you get to share the room with someone. You appoint for yourself a deputy HOH that you get to share the room, share your rights and privileges with, also share your immunity with that person. So it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. So the arena games were the same games they've been playing right from time. If you go back to, I'll still refer you to other videos I've made on BBnaijalockdown. So it's the games they've been playing, it's more or less like snakes and ladders. You throw a die and a 6 will start you in the game, and if you get to a certain point, you do some task, until you get maybe to the end of the game. Some people don't get to do any tasks, they get lucky and they just move up like that without meeting any obstacles. So that was just the game. Everyone did well. This time they were serious about the game, because last week Big Brother complained that the housemates do not take the game seriously. So not everyone was serious. So but two people stood out. Nengi was the first female HOH in the house. She did very well. In fact, I was thinking she was going to win because she got the highest score. Then OZO beat her to it, and I could see that, guys, people didn't want Nengi to win anymore, because when OZO won, oh my God, the shouts. Everyone was genuinely happy for him. And two, his birthday is also today. On the 4th of August. I think that's his birthday. I don't know what today is. Today is the 3rd or 4th. I don't know. So his birthday is on the 4th of this month. So it says that is his birthday present. So he's got to stay in the house one more week. Now after the arena games, after the HOH games, now came time for him to choose his deputy. Now this caused a bit of rancor online, like everyone was divided on who he should pick as a deputy. Now there are two people in the picture. One involved Nengi, his love interest, and one his best friend in the house. So he was conflicted on who to pick. Now he and his love interest were not really getting along. So if he had picked her, it would have been a really nice time for him to get to know her, being that they'll share the same room, the same space, maybe get to bond. Then of course, but if he doesn't pick his bestie, he's going to lose the relationship with her, because personally I think it's a really beautiful relationship. She genuinely cares for him, looks out for him and protects him. That's the kind of relationship they share. So he was torn between his heart and his head, his heart being Nengi and his head being his best friend Dorathy. So that whole debacle was suspense filled. I was like, what the hell is going on? It was suspense filled because I was patiently glued to my TV waiting to see who he was going to choose, and lo and behold, he chose Dorathy. Now everyone was surprised because there are lots of people in the house, especially Neo is a guy in the house that is all over people's businesses. He has a girlfriend in the house called V. They are together. I feel those two people are birds of a feather. Those two people are evil. Why I say V is evil is that, remember last week, during the eviction show on Sunday, I told you that Big Brother did not let us see who voted for who, to leave the house. But later they released the clip and we found out that V voted that Lilo should leave the house. Whereas V told Lilo that she should go ahead and pursue, because Lilo was having like conflicting thoughts because she has someone outside and, of course, she's dating Eric in the house. So she was having some sort of conflicting thoughts and she went to meet V and told V how she was feeling, and V was like, go ahead with your relationship, girl, I got your back. No matter what happens in this house, I got your back. So it was surprising to see that V actually voted Lilo out. Now Neo wants OZO to pick Nengi, because let me tell you what I think of Neo. I think Neo is greatly attracted to Nengi because he told V that it was Nengi he has always wanted to talk to, but he was too shy or too chicken to talk to her. So he ended up talking with V. He told V that. So he really has this mad crush on Nengi. Now Nengi is not giving anybody, Nengi is like following the boys, like friend zoning all the guys. She's not giving anybody, attention sexually. So he's like, that's my own explanation. He's curious and he wants to make sure that he ships someone to her. Or another theory, I think he likes Nengi. Probably he wants to do right by her so he can get into her good books. Maybe something may happen from there, I don't know, but I think he has this natural bias towards Nengi. So he was going to convince OZO to choose Nengi instead of Dorathy, and he was even body shaming Dorathy in presence of OZO, like, you can see how big you are, those kind of things. But Dorathy, I love Dorathy so much. She cleared him and said, guy, don't talk to me like that, you have to apologize. I love Dorathy. She checks you the minute you're stepping out of bounds, just like, okay, guy, turning down a notch, So yeah, he went to OZO and he was telling him, and OZO just listened. But when the time came, he chose Dorathy, and Neo came back to Dorathy and was saying that Dorathy should let OZO make his choice. Dorathy was like, I'm not holding him. I never asked him to choose me. He felt that was the right thing to do, So as he was talking to Dorathy, OZO came into the room. And she was like, Neo, come here, come and see what you've been telling me to OZO. Neo was like, he didn't really repeat it the same way. I can understand. He was hesitant, but he said that that Dorathy meddles in OZO's decision making, And she was like, no, please, OZO, tell him I did not meddle. It was your choice, And Neo was like, but you do not like Nengi. And Dorathy was like, it's not like I don't like Nengi, it's just I don't like the game she plays, you know. And she wouldn't want OZO to be hot by the end of the day because OZO is her best friend. So in essence, she's looking out for him. So yeah, and both of them, they really worked nice. They shared the HOH room together, you know. Their relationship was really nice. I like OZO and Dorathy's relationship. Now, Erica and Kidwaya, of course, they've been going at it. Even they had finger SCX last night. So yeah, I think that's the highlights for the whole week. Of course, okay. When OZO chose Dorathy, of course, Nengi was pissed. You can see her, well, obviously pissed. You can see the pissosity in her eyes. She was really pissed, and for some sinister reason, it's not like I do not like Nengi, but the game she's playing, I think it's been played before. She's trying to play Tacha's game, you know. I think it's bad. I don't think she's original, but hey, I'm here to report the news to you. Whatever I see, I tell you in the Big Brother house. So that's it. Now, tolanibaj. Another story is tolanibaj and Wathonii are not in talking terms, because, you know, I've told you people about the triangle between Prince, tolanibaj and Wathonii, and Nengi is a quadrangle. Prince's eyes is set on Nengi. He likes Nengi, but tolanibaj and Wathonii likes Prince. I don't think Prince likes them as much as he likes, you know, Wathonii. But these two girls are just beefing for nothing. I don't think their story is what me telling now. I don't think so. I'd rather skip the story, but that's all that happened. So the main gist for the week was that of OZO, you know, being head of house. What a very nice present, a birthday present, and also he choosing his deputy, which is Dorathy. So guys, that's all for today. I'll bring you more stories on Thursday after the arena game, so please be expecting my game, but I'll give you snippets and highlights. If anything, you know, significant pops up, I'll give that to you. All right guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.